I was going to quickly just read them without any comment on any one of them so that they had an idea of the kind of things that are in this is an extremely partial list. It's just the things you run into the first when you're studying these things. And they're not in any particular order, really, except the first couple ones. But I thought in reading it that people would have an idea of what kind of intriguing things lie ahead. And instead of being confusing for them, my feeling was my hope would be it would be enticing. So this is the things that are lost, have been lost to us. Uh, and this used to be stuff that the common people knew, just your everyday people. This was common knowledge. This was the kind of teachings you start teaching your kids in the home from the time that they're starting to learn language. And you get them to listen to the stories, repeat some of the words, and they just keep learning more and more about all these different ways of thinking. Now, this is describing a way of living that used to be here on this planet and is on other planets by advanced civilizations. It's not a religion, has nothing to do with a religion, has nothing to do with being centralized. This is these are the things that you learn for yourself. So the first one is to know yourself, your song, in all its multidimensional wholeness and its sacredness, to know the sacred feeling of your song, to experience the full range of your attention, understanding that it encompasses all of your feelings, both physical and spiritual, and all of your emotions, and lastly, your mind. Your attention is not just your mind alone or your thoughts. To understand the sacred power of our attention and use it appropriately and wisely, to free your sacred life energy, feel it, let it heal you, and use it for good. To know and practice our sacred alteration of our past and our future, to live in the sacredness of gratitude and forgiveness, to stop the war inside yourself, to free yourself, your mind, your body, feelings, emotions, and spirit from the lies and the propaganda and addictions and destruction of the corrupt systems, their rulers, and the upside down, backwards turning wheel, planetary thought form that have conned us all into creating and maintaining it, and just step outside of it to free your linear mind of blind beliefs. Learn to think clearly and use your mind as a sacred tool, not the dictator. To honor and know the sacred, altered states of consciousness and perception and utilize them. To honor your physicalness, it is sacred. Take care of your body and to not consume things that are not our human species specific nourishment. To honor our body mind, feelings, emotions, and spirit, and utilize them together as one sacred unit whose energy flows and expresses freely through all these vibrations to live in and by sacred unconditional love and sacred unconditional acceptance, to feel the beautiful immensity of it as it flows from and permeates all things in the universe, because it was the firstborn and it's sacred to know and feel and love that love is our natural state, to know and feel we are connected to all existence. We're never isolated or separated. Our connectedness is sacred. To experience, learn, and utilize your many spirit senses, all of which must be felt and experienced in order for them to be unfolding, teaching, fruitful, ever improving, and understood. It is not an act of the linear mind. To know and feel that all things are of love, alive, sovereign, individual, unique pieces of Creator. To honor, feel, and know that we human beings are creators. To remember what is sacred and honor it.